welcome to the Magic Mirror. Today it's going to be about Fallout, as you can see. And in 1988, there was a prequel called Wasteland. I don't know anything about this game, and I'll probably look it up later on. But the games that I'm going to be talking about is Fallout 1, 2, and Fallout New Vegas, because like Fallout New Vegas is the game that I still play sometimes and I really enjoy playing. So yeah, that's the games that I'll be talking about. The first Fallout game came out in 1997. So like I really think like that's really great. I know like Fallout New Vegas first came later on in 2010. So like there's been a lot of trying, I will not say errors, but like the newer Fallout game, I wouldn't recommend that for anybody, but that's because it's like really loading bad and there's a lot of issues with it. But I would definitely recommend the old Fallout games, and I will definitely recommend Fallout New Vegas, because like that's one of the games that I really enjoy playing and going through the different kinds of being like really evil or being really good, or completing it being like just neutral, or like doing other stuff that is really great. Like I think it has like 5 or 6 endings, Fallout New Vegas, and I have tried the Vidi Vidi Vici. I have tried the one for the good guys. I forgot what it's called, but I'll show some gameplay of me playing here in Fallout. I took a new game, and like you can make your own character really detailed, almost look like yourself in real life. You can get like really great skills, and you go out into the wilderness, and like I think it's really beautiful, the scenery, the graphics and stuff like that. I still feel like it's one of the most like beautiful games that we have out there, even though it's about like post-apocalypse world, or how to say that, and like what happened there. And I will even recommend Fallout 4, even though I think personally it's a really hard game. I will recommend it to you guys, because like I've seen my brother play it, and I really do feel like it needs a chance out there. But the game that I of course have been playing more of is Fallout New Vegas. So like that's the game that I'm mostly going to be talking about here. Remembering like you went on to your quest, and you had like went on and you had to pick a side, or you had to like make your own weapons. I remember making a shish kebab with flames around it, or making a really big flamethrower, finding the nuke gun, or what it's called. Like here, I will show a picture of it here. You can find that actually really early on in the game if you know where to look out in the desert. So yeah, I really enjoy that. Just if you go and try to find that, remember your anti-robot mines and shooting stuff, because like that's really hard to get. Something I would also recommend in Fallout New Vegas is actually to get Bone to follow you. Bone is one of the first quests that there is when you go to the giant what's that dinosaur, and like he's there in the night keeping out for like zombies and stuff like that. But you can get him to follow you if you find a released paper or something with his dead wife, and then you like get him to follow you and help you a lot. And if you get a good rifle for him, he will be like really exceptional. He kills stuff in one shot, and that's really something that you sometimes really need because like it's really hard elsewise the game. or it can be really hard. And don't go down to the death claws or the really hard wapses that is around in the area, in the hills and stuff like that, without like any help at all. You could also get dog meat. I forgot what it's called later on, but I'll show a picture of the wanderer, or how to call him, like here with dog meat, and later on you get like the robot metal dog from the one that's thinking he's Elvis, or how to say that. I think like there's a lot of great stories in this, and of course there's the intro, which I love, with the music from Frank Sinatra, the Blue Moon. I still get that stuck in my head, and I sometimes like listen to Frank Sinatra. That was actually the one of the reasons why I started to listening to his music, was because of Fallout. So like that's really insane to think about. Like we are introduced to this kind of music because it's a little old, and like sometimes it's really nice to be put in a situation where you're listening to, I'll not say old music, but where you're listening to what were on the radio in old days, and how to say that. I really enjoy that. And you can also go into and get the radio from the outskirts lands, and hear the mutants talking to each other. That's pretty fun. There's also like really a lot of different kinds of quests, as I said, and you don't need to complete all of them. You just need to complete the ones that is in the like quest line, or how to say that. So like you can choose by yourself, being like, do I really want to complete the storyline only, or do I want to like wander off and do something completely different? And sometimes you don't even need the first couple of quests. You can just like wander off and level up, and then go back and only like do maybe 2 or 3 quests and complete the game like that. Something like I really do enjoy is the secret hidden stuff. For example, with the Mr. House quests and stuff like that. And I will not spoil things here. If you haven't tried to do it yourself, I would recommend like going in and trying to play and see if you can get the way to take over the house, or get the other robot to take over Mr. House's place, because like I think like some of it is really fun, and it's nice to actually try to take over everything. And you can also like decide what happens to Benny. You can even go and make him escape in the last sequence of the game. And again, I will not help you guys with this. You have to figure that out by yourself, how you are going to do that, because like it took me a little while to figure out how to do that, but it's actually pretty nice, and it's sort of worth it to see like what happens in the end when you end the game, because like when you end the game, it has a different end sequence for all of the a lot of different ends, and how to say that. And I think like Fallout always have done that, so that's pretty neat that it had like ending for like if you're evil or if you're good, and if you're blowing New Vegas up, or how to say that. So I definitely feel like New Vegas is a game that I would definitely recommend trying to play if you like shooting games, if you like role-playing games, if you like war or pre-apocalyptic stuff. I really think like that's something that's worthwhile and worth trying to complete and get yourself ingrained to. Like it can be a lot, because there's a lot of different what is that, skills, as I said, and a lot of different stuff to take a hold of, but like you will get into it pretty fast. So, but that was actually all that I have to say today about like Fallout New Vegas. Tomorrow it's going to be about Pokemon, so without further ado, I will just end it here, and I hope that you guys like this episode of the Magic Mirror. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones, and that was actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.